What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the U.S.S. Voyager tutorial, Season 1, Episode 3. I'm Zero Elite, and I just want to thank you very much for tuning in today's episode. And if you haven't, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and helping me in supporting the channel. I can't thank you enough for that. And also don't forget to join the Discord. I'll have a link in the description below. Today we're going to be picking up our work from where we left off in Episode 2, working on our outline for our saucer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Only about a 14-minute episode today, but we are going to be getting quite a bit done. We're going to be adding in some more layers to the upper side of our saucer and then also refreshing our oval template, and I'll show you guys how to do that. But first what we're going to do is we're going to do a block of quartz, going with our cut line on the top row. We're going to do this going all the way around. And then we're going to come back behind that, and we're going to do light gray concrete. And we want to repeat that same step, going all the way around our oval. And once you guys have completed that, we'll move on to the next step. I'm going to skip ahead to after I've completed that. And now we're going to do white quartz behind that light gray concrete, going all the way around. And then we're going to come back after that and do a row of half slabs on top of that. So just to recap, a row block of quartz directly behind our light gray concrete row. And then once we've done that, going all the way around our oval, we're going to come back again on top of that same row and do a row of half slabs, going with our cut line, all the way around. All right, we're looking pretty good. But I think that we're getting to a point now where we are going to have to refresh our oval. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I did this. Because you're probably thinking, how the heck did you refresh the dimensions for that? So basically what I did was I counted out from my x-axis point center. Remember, our very, very center is a dead block. We're not counting that. So I counted this out all the way out until I got to this lip. And then you times that by 2, and that will give you dimensions for your width. And then for our height, since we have both sides, because remember, we don't have a backside for our oval, so that's why I times that by 2. But our height, we have both sides, so again, not counting our dead center, I'm going to count out this way, and whatever that number is, I'll times that by 2. Or you can also count out this way and combine that together, but it'll give you the same number. All right, so that's how you determine that. This is how you refresh your circles and ovals when you need to. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go on Google and search pixel circle generator. And I'm going to enter in 221 by 93. Now bear in mind that number might be off 1 or 2 off of what you're going to count out. The reason for this is because let's say that you put in 220 by 92 and you don't have an x-axis line, where in other words there's a gray block on every single corner here. If you don't have that, then you need to have that. So usually to change that, we just add 1. So we change that from 220 to 221, and then we change 92 to 93, and that should give you an x-axis point. So again, what we're going to do, we're going to take our template here, and we're just going to take this first half right here. And we're going to repeat that 4 times. So actually, no, I think we're only going to repeat it 2 times, if I'm not mistaken. Because we're not going to be doing the back half. We're only doing the front half. Yeah, see, because I put in 220 and we lose our x-axis point. So we go 221, change to 92 to 93. And that's just to recap the steps that we just made. And that's how we get our center, whether we're doing an oval or a circle. Always going to change that number, bring that up by 1. That will usually fix the problem. All right, so we've got our template. Now, this is our height, this is our width. So going again off of our template here, this is the front of Voyager. So we're only going to be using this template right here, and we're going to mirror it downwards, but we're just going to do this upper half. We're not going to do the back half of our oval. The reason for that is because our oval on the back side of the saucer does not match the front side, because remember, we severely altered that so that this way would look more like Voyager and less like a perfect oval, because again, the outline for Voyager more closely resembles an egg than it does for an oval. So you can see I'm going up 1. Well, I'm really not. I'm building off the top row of that half slab, so it's only sticking out by half 1. And I'm going to build out my template now. You guys are going to want to do the same thing. And when you catch up, go ahead and hit play, and then we'll pick up on the next step. So now we have our oval refreshed. This is what I should have done with the Enterprise D. And in fact, I could probably do that on this previous row right here, just to make it match up a little bit more. But this is how you fix that deterioration in your circle or oval as you're adding in layers. You just have to go back to your pixel circle generator and enter in your new dimensions to refresh your template. So now what we're going to do on the back side, I want to make sure that our height matches that we have on the front. So we're just going to go with a cut line on the back side. So that's why I'm saying on the back side, we are not going to use the pixel circle generator for that half. We're just going to go with our cut with the white quartz. And we're going to bring that all the way back. And we're going to do the same thing for the right side. There might be 1 or 2 times during the course of the tutorial where you see me build out the whole thing. We are going to skip past this because there's no need to go over it, because it's pretty self-explanatory what we're doing right here. All right, we're looking pretty good now. Definitely got quite a bit of layering done on our saucer. She's looking pretty good. Not quite where we need to have her just yet, but we've got the starting layers that we need, but we're just going to have to develop it a little bit better. Don't worry about these gaps here on the left and right of the oval in the front. We'll fix that. But right now, we're going to go with our cut. And with our top lip here, we're going to do a row of white concrete going all the way around our oval. And that is going to count the back side as well. Only time that we weren't doing that was for the refresh of our template. All right, so now I'm going to come back again. And behind that white row concrete, we're going to do a row white quartz going all the way around. And then once you do that, we're going to add a row of half slabs going all the way around. So make sure you do quartz, full blocks, going with our top row, going with a cut all the way around. And then we're going to do half slabs on top of that, going all the way around. So now we're going to pick up after I've completed that. And now we're going to shift back to white concrete. And now we're going to do white concrete going all the way around. And again, don't worry about the gaps when we refresh. We'll fix that up later. Well, actually, I think I might change that color. So hold off on doing that just for now. I'm trying to remember if we did the white concrete or the quartz. Nope, I'm tripping. We're going to do the same thing that we just did. So we're going to do the white concrete, going with a cut. What I just had a second ago. Do that going all the way around. And then we're going to come back. And to be honest, I'm using half slabs here. You can use the full blocks because we're building it with the height line of our lip. So it doesn't really matter at this point if we're using half slabs or full blocks. And as you can see, I'm switching that out to the full blocks. But if you've already done this in the half slabs, like I said, it's not going to be a big deal. You just want to do that with your top row, as seen here, going all the way around. All right. Now we're going to keep it going. Now this row here of the white concrete, you can see I'm deleting this. And I'm replacing it with half slabs at the same height of the previous half slabs. And I'm going to do this going all the way around because I'm making a slight change here. And that's looking pretty good. I didn't think I built all this out live. So, yeah, and I don't build all of it out live. I don't know why I went that far, but we want to replace this whole row right here. The white concrete row with the half slabs and make sure that that's matching up with the previous row, going all the way around. Okay. Now that we're caught up to that, now we're going to move on to the next step, and we're going to do white concrete. Going with our cut at the same height as our top lip. We're going to do this going all the way around. Now, the way I'm doing this now, there's not much time for me to talk about this, that, or whatever. There's going to be parts where I am going to be building stuff out live, and we'll talk about that. But right now, we need to get focused because we're rocking and rolling here. So after we complete that row of the white concrete, we're going to add a row of the white quartz full blocks directly behind that. We're going to do that going all the way around. Then we're going to come back with half slabs on top of that row of the white quartz going all the way around. Because what we're basically doing is we're stretching out our transition lines from row to row. I actually messed up right there because I'm not following my own template. You can see we fixed that. So now we're going to come back and we're going to do white quartz. We're building that off the top side of our half slabs, this way it's sticking out a little bit. We're going to do this going all the way around. having a couple rows here that I'm stretching out a little bit longer than I should be because we don't have to build all that out live. That's why I skipped past it. So now once you do that, going all the way around, now we're going to come back with a row of white concrete, going with our cut line on the top lip, and you're going to do that going all the way around. I know this part right now is repetitious, but believe it or not, this is a lot faster than the old way of me doing this. So I'm trying to streamline the tutorial process. Now once we've completed that, then we're going to come back with a block of the white quartz, going all the way around. And this is just for the oval. And then once we've completed that on that row that we just added, we're going to come back with the half slabs, going all the way around. I know that I'm really going here, but you need to make a point that you're pausing me in between each row that we're transitioning off. This way I'm not rushing you guys. Go at your own pace. So then once we've completed that, now we're going to go back to the white quartz, going with our cut line. We're going to do that going all the way around. Then we're going to come back, and then we're going to do white concrete directly behind that, going all the way around. And then once we've completed that, we're going to do another row of the white quartz directly behind that, going all the way around. And then we're going to do a row of white concrete directly behind that, going all the way around with our cut line. And then once we've completed that on that last row, we're going to do half slabs, going all the way around. And then once you've completed that, you're going to be caught up for today's episode. We are really rocking and rolling here. We are jamming. We're getting through this thing. We're going to be going pretty fast. I'm not sure how many episodes this is really going to come out to because I had, I think, 362 recording sessions. But bear in mind, a lot of these, the clips are only like between a minute and a half long because of the way that I'm doing this. I averaged it out. We might fall somewhere between 50 episodes. Between 50, 60 episodes, maybe 40. We'll have to play it by ear, but it's not going to be a lot because of how I'm building this thing out. I think that this is going to be a lot more streamlined going forward, and to stop us from having such a blown out season like season 1 of the Enterprise D. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this, but I think this is going to work out pretty good. If you guys have been enjoying the way I'm doing the tutorial series, please let me know in the comments section. If you have any questions regarding today's episode, be sure to drop a comment below. Definitely love hearing from everybody. Or if there's any ship builds you want to see me do, be sure to join the Discord. I'll have a link in the description below. You can always go under the build suggestions on Discord to drop down what builds you'd like to see me do in Minecraft. Just briefly talk about some of the things I have coming up in the future. We've got Voyager Season 2, if you guys want it. Because remember, Voyager Season 1 is just going to be the exterior of Voyager, as well as building out the shuttle bay, corridors, and bridge. Outside of that, that's all we're doing for Season 1. Season 2, we will get into the interior, but I'm only going to build out the interior if this is something that you guys really want. If I don't have anybody telling me in the comments that they want to see it, I'm not even going to mess with it, and I'm just going to move on to the next build. Now, eventually, we are going to do the Enterprise D Season 2, but bear in mind, I'm only working on the Enterprise D in my spare time as I rebuild it. But my next build after Voyager is going to be the Excelsior 2 class. I'm prepping that out as we speak to begin working on that, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get into that. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I just want to thank you all again for tuning in today's episode. And if you did enjoy this content, please help me out. Hit that like and subscribe button and help me in supporting the channel. I can't thank you guys enough for that. And have any questions, drop a comment below. Love hearing from everybody, but that's going to do it for me. I just hope everybody has a happy and safe week, and I'll catch you in the next episode. And of course, what did you make in Minecraft today? Or what did you build in general? Let me know in the comments section.